think they should get rid of daylight savings time.
Why?
Well, look, it's 8 o'clock and it's still daylight.
So in Finland, it stays light until midnight.
How do you know? Have you ever been to Finland?
No, but it's called the land of the midnight sun.
It is? Why do we have to wear these stupid gowns anyway?
I think they're comfortable.
We look like we have to go in for surgery.
Are we? Are we all having surgery? Am I? Relax.
That's what they want. They want us to relax and get comfortable. They want us to relax and comfortable. Bam! Surgery.
Relax!
See, she's probably working with them.
Who?
The doctors.
She's not working with the doctors. She's just like one of us.
I am one of you.
I wish I could have surgery. Come to think of it, my spleen's been acting up.
Do you think I could have an appendectomy? No one is having surgery. We're here for our group session.
I wish our group was bigger. And there'd be more people to talk to. Why do we even have to have group anyway? Because we're exactly like crazy people.
What do you guys think about this? No bars at the zoo.
Wouldn't the animals get out?
No, the whole zoo would be surrounded by this tall iron fence, and the animals would be able to roam anywhere they wanted, just like in the wild.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
No, people would go through the zoo in these cages with wheels and a motor.
Oh, well, you were in one of those cages and you had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you'd step out of the cage and you get attacked by a deer.
A deer. What about a lion or a tiger? It's a well-known fact that more people are attacked by deer than they are by lions and tigers combined.
And when do all these attacks happen?
At night, when they're driving in their cars.
You just go to the bathroom in your cage, just like the animals do now. It's all reversed.
I wish the doctor would get here.
Yeah, let's get this session over with.
They're probably watching us, observing us to see how we act under pressure.
What pressure?
What about this? What if we inject the jelly into the peanut plant while it's growing? Well, think of the stems that would save.
You should be an inventor.
Thank you.
I wish I was an inventor.
Can I please have some peace and quiet before the session begins? I like to get my thoughts in order.
Do crazy people have order thoughts?
We're not crazy. We're just eccentric. They lock us in here for being eccentric?
Nah, I can't be eccentric. Not rich.
I think we're crazy, but they're hiding it from us.
We're not crazy.
How can you be sure?
All right, let's take a vote. Raise your hand if you think you're crazy. Raise your hand if you think the person next to you is crazy. Oh.
What if we had levers that we could pull, and every time we pull the lever, it would count as a vote?
I forbid you to talk.
I wish you had forbidden me to talk.
I forbid you all.
Excuse me. Are you Sam Johnson?
Who wants to know?
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Maybe. Who are you?
Well, I guess there's no harm in you knowing now, Mr. Johnson. I'm Deb.
Deb?
That's right.
Are you here for a group session?
Hardly. I'm here for you, Mr. Johnson.
So you're dead, as in the Grim Reaper?
That's right, Mr. Johnson. That is one of my names.
One of those levers would come in handy right now. Hey, you guys, I think she's here for a group session, but she doesn't know it yet.
Who?
This guy?
What guy?
This guy right here?
Imaginary people are not in your profile, Ron.
They can't see or hear me, Mr. Johnson,
Why not?
because I'm dead. I only appear to those who are about to die.
Hey, can you guys see this guy? She's right here. White shirt, red tie, bath suit. Anyone?
No one's there.
All right, now that that's settled, Mr. Johnson, you have about 15 minutes before we have to be on our way.
Whoa,
So,
whoa, whoa. I'm not Mr. Johnson.
what?
I'm not Mr. Johnson.
When I walked in here, I asked if you were Mr. Johnson, and you said
And I
that.
said maybe as in perhaps, possibly, might be, might not be.
But
But nothing, I'm not him. Hey, you guys, is my last name Johnson?
No.
See?
But I appeared to you.
That's your fault, not mine.
All right, then which one of them is he?
I'm not telling.
What?
I'm no snitch.
All right, I'll just have to do this the hard way.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for Mr. Sam Johnson.
How'd you do that?
Doesn't matter. Which one of you is Sam Johnson?
Don't tell her she's dead.
What, did you stay out of this?
No, she's the Grim Reaper, everyone. Don't tell her anything.
Death? I thought you'd be taller.
I wish she was taller.
Why do you want Sam? Well, what he said is true. I'm Death, and it's Sam's time to come with me.
Well, we may be crazy, but we're not that crazy. You can't get us to believe that you're dead.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I just need to know which one of you is Sam Johnson.
We're not telling you.
What about this? What about instead of the Grim Reaper, that we called you the Grim Farmer? That way you wouldn't have to carry the sickle around. You could ride in a tractor and push the soul. No one carries a sickle anymore.
Hey, what is your symbol? It's just a prop. It isn't necessary. What is necessary is that I find out which one of you is Sam. First, I can eliminate all the women.
Why?
Because the name is Sam Johnson.
Sam as in Samuel?
Or Sam isn't Samantha.
Well, now look here.
Well, which is it?
I don't know. Well,
What do you know that thing?
it just says Sam.
Looks like you've got a problem, buddy.
Would you like to join our group session? It's supposed to start in 15 minutes.
I'm afraid that's impossible. I have to be gone in 15 minutes. Make that 13 minutes and 45 seconds with Samuel or Samantha, or there are going to be some serious repercussions.
Okay. Here's the deal. We don't really believe you are who you say you are, because if you really were deaf, we'd be okay with telling you about Sam Johnson, but as it is, there are some things that are far worse than death. Like, you could be a DMV employee.
Politician.
Or an IRS auditor. Or a proctologist.
Or a dentist.
Or a proctologist dentist.
Or you could even be a math teacher. And we would hate to give Sam up to a math teacher.
I'm none of those things.
Well, do you have some identification?
What? I don't have any identification. Then how are we supposed to know who you are? Well, when I first appeared, I only appeared to him. What's your name?
Nice try.
The rest of you couldn't see me.
How do you know we couldn't see you?
I wish we couldn't see her. Maybe we didn't look at you because we're like those plastic people that model clothes in the department store. They don't look at anything.
You know, the government has cameras in those things to spy on you while you're shopping.
What about this? What if every car had a fold-up mannequin that sat up in the passenger side, that everybody could drive in the commuter lane?
Okay, so Miss whoever you think you say you are, why is it you think we couldn't see you?
Because I only appear to the one that is to come with me.
So you appear to all of us.
I'm running late. I only have 10 minutes now. Normally, I would just wait in the room undetected until I was sure which one of you I was to take, and then I would appear to just that one person, and we'd be on our way. But I didn't have time.
So you broke the rules.
Yes, I broke the rules. I just thought it couldn't hurt this one time.
I wish I could break the rules.
You should break the rules because then you'll end up just like us.
I know. I needed to make up some time. Ugh, I'm in so much trouble. Can't you people please be reasonable?
Do you have any idea where you are? No. Well, if maybe you couldn't see us because we really are crazy?
Oh dear.
I bet she's a doctor in disguise, trying to spy on us.
Let me confer with my colleagues, and we'll get back to you. Come here, you guys. Okay, ready? All right, we'll help you out.
Great! I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
You have to prove to us that you're really deaf, and we'll tell you about Sam Johnson.
Prove.
Yes, prove.
I think you're a doctor in disguise, studying how we cope with death.
I see. Then I shall prove it. Everyone look out that window. See those birds perched on the telephone line over there? Look at the third one from the left. Convinced?
You killed a bird? Don't you have to wait till it's the bird's time?
There are different rules for animals.
Yeah, I could do that with a BB gun.
Okay, you guys, come on. All right. You're deaf.
Good. Glad that's settled. Now about Sam Johnson.
All right, all right. Sam Johnson is definitely one of us and is in this very room.
And which one of you is Sam?
We're not telling.
But you all said that if I proved who I am, then you would.
That we'd tell you about Sam Johnson. And we told you. Haven't you been listening? Sam is one of us and is in this room.
Oh, you people are trying my patience.
What are you going to do about it?
I think you should get a new notepad with more details.
I have one.
What happened? You lost it?
No, I just left it at the place.
I think you should make a time machine and go back in time, and you could take a class in deductive reasoning.
All right, wait a second. You. I can eliminate you.
Why?
Because when I first arrived, I asked if your last name was Johnson. You said no. And then you asked everyone here if your last name was Johnson before they even knew who I was. And they all said no. So ha! Gotcha!
All right, it's true, you got me.
Yes, one down. So what is your name?
Sam Johnson.
That's right. He's Sam Johnson.
And what's your name?
Samantha Johnson. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Sam Johnson.
Hi, I'm Samantha Johnson. Have we met? Oh, I'm Sam Johnson.
Sam Johnson, nice to make your acquaintance.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh, wait, no.
I have been very patient. But now, I'm done. I only have about 8 minutes before I have to do what I have to do. You've all put me in a position I don't want to be in.
What's that?
That's life.
Yeah, well, I guess so. So I'll just have to make other arrangements.
So we win.
In a sense, Sam Johnson, whoever you are, you have about a 5 in 6 chance I won't take you tonight.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I don't feel so good.
Sue, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know. What is it? What's wrong with her?
You did this to her.
Yes,
Why? She's not the one you came for.
I had to make other arrangements.
Other arrangements? You mean Sue?
Yes.
That's not fair.
No, death isn't fair, but neither is life.
How am I to die?
Samantha Johnson?
Yes.
Interesting. I never would have guessed.
I'm sorry. You can release her. I'm ready.
You don't understand, Miss Johnson. You won. You cheated death. You get to live.
No, that's all right. She was only trying to protect me. If it's all the same to you, I'll come with you. It's my turn.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Other arrangements have been made.
Well, I'll make them. I'm ready to go.
Make them. I can't. unmake them. The adjustments have been made and they will stand. I'm not allowed to make any more changes.
But Sue's my friend.
Don't worry, Miss Johnson. When her real time comes, you'll join her.
Please, you can't do this.
It's already done. There are some rules even I cannot change.
She's right. I can feel it.
You see? Now there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
In approximately 6 minutes, I will simply touch Sue and she will come with me.
Well, I've got news for you. You're not going to lay one icy finger on her.
That's right. We won't let you.
You have to
No.
get through me first.
You'll have to get through all of us.
Interesting. And just tell me one thing.
She's gone.
Where'd she go?
How do you propose to stop me?
How do you do that?
Folks, please, I appreciate the heroics, I really do, but you've got to remember who I am. I am inevitable.
Sue, I'm so sorry. What do I do?
How much time do I have?
Let's see. Just over 5 minutes.
Wish we could have one more group.
Group?
Yeah, group session. That's why we're all here tonight. We're all waiting for the doctor to show up.
I see.
She always liked our sessions.
Can you wait until after our session?
I'm sorry, I have to take her out precisely 8:15.
Well, then let's just do it now.
The doctor's not here.
It's okay. We know what to do. We've done this thousands of times. You guys go. Yeah.
Would you care to join us?
Me? Oh, no, I'm afraid I wouldn't be very good at it.
You won't.
Won't you?
Honor her dying wish.
I don't think she would want me.
What, are you scared?
No, it's just that, well,
Then sit down.
Yes. Take the doctor's chair.
Doctor always participates.
okay, it wouldn't hurt, but we only have 5 minutes.
You'll be surprised what we can do in 5 minutes. Okay? All right, in the doctor's absence, I'd like to welcome everybody to group. And we're going to start off by telling everybody what our problem is. Okay? Deb, do you want to start?
Okay. I'm a dreamer and a wisher.
Of what?
I'm always wishing for something else. At least that's what they tell me. I'm never happy with what's going on in the present, but I wish I was.
Good. Ron?
What? I don't really have anything wrong with me. It's everyone else who's out to get me. And if you don't believe me, read the paper. You'll find cattle mutilations are up this year.
Oh, thank you. Ron? Bob?
My problem is I'm a genius. I have ideas. I have all these ideas. Here's an idea. This might interest you, Deb. Imagine in a casket you have a mechanical arm, so that when people came to the final viewing, the hand would come up and would shake their hand. It's brilliance like that gets me into trouble.
Thank you. Sam?
I'm Sam. I usually question everything, like, why did death come for me?
Good, very good. I'm Anne, and I like to take charge and control everything.
And why is that?
Because I know everything. Sue, do you think you could try?
Yes, I want to participate. I'm Sue, and I compare myself to others. But I'm afraid that's not a very good answer, not as good as all of yours.
Oh no, Sue, that was great. The doctor would be so proud of us for admitting our faults like that. And what about you?
Me?
Yes, come on.
We all did it.
I'm not really sure what to say.
It's not that difficult. You just admit one of your faults.
I don't think I have any faults.
Oh, you're really opening up now.
It must have been really hard to admit that.
All right. Now it's time to tell everybody what we like about ourselves.
I'll go first. I'm an idea man. I have these great ideas. What about if we fed the tuna mayonnaise before we caught it? Think of the time that would save in the kitchen.
I like how I can imagine better things. I I just wish sometimes my wishes would come true.
I like that I can I like the fact that I can spot the things that are out to get me.
I like comparing myself to you guys. It makes me feel good.
I like knowing more than everybody.
I like how I have an inquisitive mind. Well, I'm fair. I treat everyone equally.
Most unequal thing you can do is treat unequals as equals.
Okay, now it's time to explore our past. What's that?
It's where we all share something that happened in our past that's affected our lives.
I like this. It's kind of fun.
Fun? You may not remember this, but we've met before.
We have.
Back in grade school, there's this big hill near the school called Alisale Drive. It's a steep, steep hill, and it goes clears right into the main street of town. Well, I decided I was going to bomb Alisale on my skateboard.
Bomb?
It needs to just ride straight down, no slalom, no curving, just straight down until I crash or end up in the traffic below.
What happened?
Well, the whole school heard about it, and they all showed up to watch. I was scared to death. But what could I do? So I got on the skateboard and I was rolling down the hill, speeding down the hill, 3/4 of the way down, about 30 miles an hour, and it happened.
What?
I hit a pebble. I went flying through the air. I thought I was dead. All of my life passed in front of my eyes. I could see everything clearly. And I looked over, and there in the crowd where you were standing, watching me.
Me.
Well, you know, I spun and I tumbled and I somersaulted and I stood up. And I had some cuts and scrapes. I had a big bruise on my knee. But I was okay. I lived. I beat you.
Just wasn't your time.
Then why were you there?
Well, I don't remember this exact incident, but if you really did see me there, then I was probably there just in case.
Just in case? I thought you only appeared to the person whose time it was to code.
Yes, but some people like to take matters into their own hands and insist on going before their time. If that happens, I have to be there just in case. When I was a little girl, my neighbor Mrs. Porter's cat Sniffles got stuck in a tree. I remember all of us called up to Sniffles and left out some food for her, but she just wouldn't come down. I saw the look on Mrs. Porter's face and how worried she was, and I remember thinking that if Sniffles didn't come down, she'd die of starvation or eventually get so tired she fell asleep and plummeted to her death. But then one of the neighborhood boys started to climb the tree. It was a long way up, but eventually he reached Sniffles, brought her down, brought her to Mrs. Porter, and she was so grateful. I'd like to do that someday. To save a life. Can you see into my future? Will I save a life someday? There's only one thing I know about anyone's future. No, I just think it'd be amazing. If I could save someone's life, I feel like my life would be complete. It'd be a true moment of no regret. A true moment of no regret?
A true moment of no regret.
Interesting.
I thought about dying before. When I was younger, there was this boy in school who was charming and handsome. He was perfect. I wanted him to like me romantically, but he didn't. I thought I would die if he didn't like me. My heart just ached. I thought about him all the time, and I even thought about ending it to make the pain stop.
What happened?
After a few weeks, the feelings went away, and I started to think clearly again. And even though I never told anyone about my feelings, I felt kind of dumb for obsessing about him for so long.
Time heals all.
I got beat up in the 4th grade. I had just started to walk home from school when I saw some of the older boys looking for someone to bully. I was all by myself, so they started chasing me. I ran so fast they couldn't catch me, and when I got to the end of the block, I turned around, and they were still coming, but I had put enough distance between us that I could easily make it one more block to my house. Just then, Matthew Alexander came around the corner. He had gone the other way around the block before the other boys even started chasing me. I was small for my age, and Matthew was big. He had been held back a year, so he was the oldest in the grade. Lucky for me, he was my friend, and he came towards me smiling, and I thought he was going to help me, protect me. But then he grabbed me. I struggled, and he laughed, and then when the other boys got there, he threw me down in the dirt, and they all pounced. When it was over, I looked up at them through a mixture of dust and tears, and they all just laughed. The next day at recess, we all played kickball together as if it had never happened.
That is terrible.
I'm over it.
I'm glad that you're over it, Ron, but you remember the details so clearly. And what about this boy, Matthew? What about him?
I hate him.
I had a similar incident happen to me in grade school that hurt me really badly too, though not in the same way. You see, we were all assigned to write an essay on where we will be in 20 years. And this one girl, she didn't write an essay. Instead, she grabbed the stack of papers and she randomly pulled one out, and it was my paper. And she erased my name and put her name at the top and then put it back in the pile. The next day, the teacher came into the class and said, "Why didn't you write your essay?" And I said, "But I did write my essay." And so we went through the pile together and we found my paper, and she noticed that her name didn't match any of the other writing in the essay, and the teacher called her parents, and she got in so much trouble. She was so mad at me. Can you believe that? She got caught cheating, and she got mad at me.
I got in a vicious fight with my sister.
Let me guess, over a guy.
Oh, nothing so noble, it was money.
Money?
Money makes the world go round, and it makes sisters not talk to each other for years. And when I'm gone, please tell her I'm sorry, and it was all my fault.
Well, was it your fault?
No, it doesn't even matter. Just please tell her.
I will. I swear, I promise.
Thank you.
Well, what? It's your turn. Me? We all said something from our past. I don't really know what to say. Any regrets? Nope. Anything you feel sorry for? No. Anything you want to get off? Not really. So you're telling us that of all the people you've escorted to the other side, there's not one you have second thoughts about? All right, there was this one guy. Yes. Now he deserved what he got. What he got? Yeah, well, as you guys know, there's a judgment and a consequence. Of course. Well, this guy was rotten. He'd done bad stuff all his life, and then one night during a robbery, he had a shootout with the police, and I had to come call him. Sure. Your death after all. Exactly. But the thing is, he seemed like he had a good heart. Maybe if he had just a little more time, he could have turned his life around. You know, repented for all the bad things he'd done. Maybe things would have turned out differently for the back. Yeah, you never know. It was his own fault. I guess so. There was that lady last week who got caught in that car accident. Her husband misses her so much. It's just one of those things. Try not to think about it, but sometimes it gets so hard. Well, it'd be hard for anyone. I can't do anything about it. I have my rules, you understand. Yeah, rules are rules. And all the soldiers in the wars. that bad, not bad. I cheated death twice in one night. Yes, very good, Samantha, very good indeed. So, I saved her life? Yes, yes, you saved her life, and now I'm going to be in so much trouble. I saved her life. This has been a true moment of no regrets. A true moment of no regret, huh? That's right. I see. I'm ready now. All right, Miss Johnson, let's go. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Good luck,
Let's
Sam.
put together.
I'll miss all of you.
Don't worry,
Thank
Miss
you.
Johnson. We'll be seeing them again soon.
Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, I sure hope they have group in heaven.
Heaven? Yes, Miss Johnson. Heaven. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take one more short break before we resume with our show, The Couch.